Live at 5 is next. Tonight, a small Kansas town wonders about its future after fire destroys some of its main businesses. A fire in the southeast Kansas town of Iola has devastated one side of its town square. 3 businesses are destroyed. 3 others are heavily damaged. Cake's Jan Gardner's just returned from Iola. She's here now with more on what sounds like a devastating fire.
That's right, Marty. Only the buildings on each end of the block will probably be left standing. Those in the middle of the block are a total loss. The fire was discovered at about 3:30 this morning. As you can see from this home video shot by one of the store owners, the fire was still out of control long after the sun came up. When we arrived at about 11:30, firefighters from Iola and several surrounding towns were still pouring water on the buildings. Owners of the stores and restaurants mourn their losses and praise those who helped them save merchandise.
We really we'll never think we'll have this thing gonna happen, you know. And everything just come up. We never plan on what's gonna do. We don't know.
Come from everywhere. Just people that were watching the fire just come in the front door and in the back door, started grabbing merchandise. We moved it about 4 doors down here and put it in another building.
Investigators say the fire started in the kitchen of Perry's restaurant. They're still investigating what caused it. Townspeople say it's a shame the west side of the square caught fire. They say this side has some of the healthiest and most established businesses in town. 2 shops have been there more than 20 years, and China Palace was one of the most popular restaurants in town.
Any chance on saving any of these buildings that were damaged?
Well, as you saw just a few minutes ago, they're still standing now, but fire department officials say several of them will have to be torn down. That's what's so sad about fires in these historic town squares. If the owners don't rebuild them, then the town squares are left with gaping holes where the buildings stood.
Well, let's hope they can put something back up. Thanks, Jim. Now, the Boeing company has...
Coming up next on Cake News, a fire in Iola claims a portion of the historic town square.
And claims that this year's wheat crop is a record is... Keep you advised as the situation warrants. Again, that is Eastern Kingman and Eastern Harvey County. And now for our first story. A major part of downtown Iola is in ruins this evening. A fire in the southeast Kansas town has destroyed 3 businesses and heavily damaged several others. As Cake's Jan Gardner reports, Iola's town square will never be the same.
One store owner shot this home video shortly after dawn. The fire, discovered at about 3:30 this morning, had already engulfed 2 restaurants and an office supply store. 8 hours later, firefighters from Iola, Chanute, and other nearby towns are still trying to put it out. They don't know how it started, but they do know where.
It started in the kitchen behind us on Perry's restaurant. When we arrived, there was smoke showing and flames about 20 foot out the back end of this.
At one point this morning, the fire chief gave a store owner 15 minutes to clear out all of her merchandise. With the help of her friends and neighbors, it was done with 5 minutes to spare.
Come from everywhere. Just people that were watching the fire just come in the front door and in the back door, started grabbing merchandise. We moved it about 4 doors down here and put it in another building.
The owners of Iola's most popular restaurant aren't so lucky. They've lost everything. As water cascades from the upper floor, they sit across the street and wonder how they'll recover.
The city is going to tear it down. I think we have to find some other restaurant or move or something. I don't know.
Fire department officials say at least 3 of the buildings will have to be torn down. If the owners decide not to rebuild, the town square will have empty spaces where the buildings once stood. Jan Gardner, Cake News.
At least 30 firefighters from Iola and surrounding towns battled the blaze. Fortunately, no one was injured.
The police bomb squad went to work this...
Date is August 10th. It's a Friday. Time is 10 minutes until 7 a.m. Have a fire going. It started at 4 a.m. at Perry's Restaurant, Iola. This is the back view by the post office. I'm going to walk it around. This pumper over here, pumper number 1, ran out of fuel about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. They're pouring it in with 2-gallon gas cans to get it going again. I'm going to go look down the alley here. what's left of China Palace restaurant here where the water's dripping down. This is my building, Nautilus Software, 103 West Street. This is where the fire is heading to. This is my brother. AccuCast, builds dentures. You can see the smoke is getting pretty damn thick. This is the front where China Palace restaurant is. Got the hook and ladder from Chinook up here. The fire started at Terry's restaurant, 4 a.m. Spread to Hickson's next door. Now they're breaking into China Palace upstairs. It's already on the roof, trying to contain it. Spreading both directions. Since 4 o'clock this morning. It's now 5 minutes till 8. Excuse me, 5 minutes till 7. Chung, the owner of China Palace. John Fouts' office used to be. Minutes till 9 in the morning, and it's fanned up again. The flames have. They've got Hickson's pretty well taken care of here, but over close to our building over here, it's catching on again. It's working its way through the floors, they say, and being very difficult to stop. It's already worked its way across the top of China Palace, and it's into Cradle and Campus, it looks like. Ours is the next building. Try to spit a little bit here, a little rain now and then. That's the sun through the smoke. Time is 9 a.m. China Palace has had it. We've got smoke coming out between the firewall here of our building. Time containing it on this end. We got pretty well stopped over here at Hickson's. But we got smoke coming out. It doesn't look good. It's 10 after 9. Cradle campus is caught. It's going. Our building's next. I think it's time to say goodbye to Nautilus Software. Doing everything they got, putting everything they got into it. Every pumper in the department. We got a hook and ladder here from Chinook. That was down here at 4:30 this morning, if not earlier, 4:15. I went over here and unlocked the door so they could get up the stairs. Inside is full of smoke. I've got my file servers located upstairs, 486 chassis. Smoke is billowing out from the firewall here. I don't know if the firewall's going to hold. If it jumps the roof, we're out of it. Time is 9:15. Getting closer and closer. Trying to get Cradle Campus pulled out. Everybody's helping. The time is 20 after 9. Friday, August 10th, 1990. Got smoke coming out of our top of our roof here. Doesn't look good. Don seems to think it's a goner. It's very well could be. It's spreading through the floors and they can't get her stopped. campus, and the roof is caught on that. It's taken out. Our building's next in line. This is China Palace. The date is August 10th, Friday, 1990, 6 minutes after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we've got the State Fire Marshal Office here, investigator with us. Let's go into what's left of China Palace.
Proceed right in. I think what he wants is at this counter right inside here, this cash register thing here.
Yeah.
Overall picture of that.
Yeah, we got a good picture of that. Got that, no problem.
Okay. I don't know what else he wants. Do you know what else he wants?
Get up here on the wall, ceiling. Everything's falling in. Over here on the buffet. Zoom back into the kitchen area. Go back around for damage.
Okay. He's, I had took a video of it for him too. I used it since he was here, and he'll let us have a copy of it.
Okay. Want to go back in the kitchen, or is this as far as you want to go?
This is good enough.
That's good enough.
We're not going to salvage anything in the back there.
Okay.
Too unsafe to be back in.
Okay, because they've got specialized cooking equipment back
You
there.
see that clock right there?
Clock up on the wall?
Yeah. Can you get a shot of that clock so I can
Yes.
get the time? Looks like about 13, 14?
Yeah, about 12 or 13 after 3 o'clock. Yeah, that'd probably be a battery run clock, so it's still running there. It's current. That's current time. That'd be current time.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn. What kind of pressure they run through that nozzle, that 1,000-gallon nozzle?